And toy expert Chris Byrne has some great indoor toys to enjoy when that Texas heat just gets too much for us all. But you know, this is Chris Byrne, the toy guy. He has got a lot of good things to tell us that have nothing to do with Weight Watchers. So I want to talk about summer entertaining and outdoor toys because we have to get our kids active and outside. And also, it's 110 degrees here sometimes.
Yeah,
so you got to play inside too.
So we've got indoor and outdoor toys. We're going to start with indoor toys.
Let's start with that.
Lego City. Now, Lego, of course, a big popular thing. Their games have been hugely popular. This is based on their city theme. It's a classic chase game. It's for kids 6 and up. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes to play, about 20 minutes to build, and it's all about you play either as the police or the robbers, and you try to be the one. You either get the robbers before they get all the money, or get all the money before they get the
This is cute. You know, I've never understood really Legos as far as like all these little games, but kids are so into them. They collect them.
They do, and they love the games. And what's really great is they've done great game mechanics, which means the games play really well. So kids want to play them again and again.
All right. So this is just one of them. How much do these retail for?
About $19.99.
About $19.99.
Yeah, so it's pretty reasonable.
You can't get her for that. Okay, who is this goddess?
This is Merida. She is the star of Brave, the brand new Disney Pixar movie coming out. Of course, she is from Disney. She's the newest princess. She's an 11th century Celtic princess who's got a lot of, she has to challenge her fate, and they've done a beautiful job bringing the doll to life. We see a lot of stuff empowering girls from the Hunger Games to Brave this year. So there's going to be a lot of that beautiful doll for kids to play and create all their little Brave stories with it.
She looks a lot different than the other princesses in the past. I love her red locks and I love her blue.
But she's Scottish, don't you know?
I'm digging the accent. I think you just sold about 20 of those with that accent. Very cool. What is this?
Bop It has been around for several years. This is the newest Bop It game. You can see the light going back and forth. It's called Bop It Smash, and the idea is to try and hit it so that the light is trapped right in the middle. So
I could do that, right?
Yeah, you just watch the light and give it it's a great family game.
Oh, in the middle, but not the middle one, right?
But that's pretty good. You know, it's a great family game. It's about $19.99. Take it with you, pass it around. It's got a volume control too, which people like. So
yeah, volume control is good.
It was kind of a fail on that one, but you can keep practicing. It's one that you keep practicing and playing.
This reminds me of the Simon and all the things that we had in our generation.
Very similar to that, and it's the same classic play. We're talking a lot about classic play this summer at Time to Play Magna. There you go. You nailed it.
All right. I've mastered this one. What next do we have? Okay, very cool. What does this retail for?
$19.99.
$19.99. Okay, I like these price points. Very cute.
Now, this is called, it's just going to stop by itself. That's why it's $19.99. You have to stop by itself. Now, this is called Fighter Pods. This is from Hasbro. Of course, Star Wars, the micro minifigures, really collectible with little kids. These are all the Star Wars characters, but they've add a little play to them because they fit inside these little pods here, and you can create games with them. You can put them into the fighter pod and fly over and drop them down. But the other thing is, when you buy these, they have collectible pods that are blind, so you open it up and you don't know what you're going to get. We just got R2D2, so it's very collectible for little kids. This is about $9.99 for this basic set, and again, it's a real great collectible. Put a bunch of them in your pocket, and kids have a great time with that.
Oh, this is cute, and obviously the Star Wars theme. This is something that really speaks to the boys because these little pod things usually have princesses and stuff.
Yeah, well, they do, and
it's
now that said, Star Wars appeals to both boys and girls, but this is primarily, we see most of the sales going to boys with Star Wars.
That's really cute. All
okay.
Right. This is the piece.
This made our most wanted list at TimeToPlayMag.com. It's called Squishy Bath.
And I thought it was called Squishy Barf.
I know.
And it's not. It's Bath.
B-A-F-F, sort of kid talk. Now, the idea is you would have a bathtub. I didn't bring a bathtub for you. I brought a bowl. So you create the stuff, and you create it right in the bathtub. It starts with this powder that you pour into the bathtub, and then you just go in there, and you create it. It absorbs this, and you go ahead, stick your hand in it.
Right, okay.
It sort of says.
I want everybody to note that I do have a tattoo in my hand, but this is not a permanent tattoo. This is a T-Rex from Nugget's birthday party yesterday that he didn't want me to wash off. So before everybody thinks I ran out and got tatted up this weekend, it's not true.
Now, can't you just imagine sinking into that?
And they sit in a bathtub?
They do. And now here's the thing. Kids love mess. Moms hate mess. So it's controlled mess. You do it in the bathtub, and you've got that. But here's the thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna once you're done having your bath,
yeah,
you're gonna pour the dissolver in, and it's gonna turn back into water, and then it washes right down the drain. It's environmentally friendly. There is no fuss, no muss, and it really does clean up really well.
It cleans up really well. Okay, but this is a plastic that is designed to absorb the water, which is making the gooey stuff. Is this safe and non-toxic?
It absolutely is completely safe and non-toxic. It's the same material that's in disposable diapers.
Oh, well.
There you go.
I don't know how much the science has been proven on those either. So, but anyway, this is pretty fun. I can see a lot of kids wanting to get into this summer. Thank you so much, Chris Byrne, for being here. And we'll have a recap of all those great toys on our website. You know where to go, WFAA.com/GMT. But we're not done with Chris yet. He'll be back later in the show with some of the hottest outdoor toys. Stay with us. Head outside for some fun in the sun. Toy expert Chris Byrne is back with toys perfect for the great outdoors. Thank you, Ron. School's out for summer, so let's have some fun. Toy guy Chris Byrne is back with some of his new, old, and really trendy favorites for outdoor play. Good to see you again.
Nice to be back with you. You know, it's all about classic play, getting kids outside, having a good time this summer. This is probably one of the classic toys of the 20th century. It's the original Big Wheel. It's been reintroduced by Kids Only. It's made in the USA, one of the few toys that's still made in the USA. And here's what's great about it. It's low to the ground, so it's easy for kids to use. It's got an adjustable seat so the kids can grow with it. And of course, there's that inimitable sound of blow molded plastic on concrete.
Exactly.
This is a classic of summer. So it's great to get kids out, get them active, have a good time, really for 3 to 8 year olds.
And how much for the Big Wheel?
It's about $39.99.
Great. I love to see classics make a comeback.
That's great. Now, also another great classic is sidewalk chalk. Get outside and draw. This is something we made with our 3D sidewalk chalk. You can't see them on TV. Put on these glasses.
I was wondering.
They're the kaleidoscope glasses. Very nice.
Oh, they're a little small for me.
And if you look at the picture,
oh yeah,
you can see that they've got a little kaleidoscope effect. You can turn the twist on the glasses. Again, wash them. You know, use this. This is great for drawing on the sidewalk without scraping your knuckles. So it's really good for kids. This is really wonderful, creative play. Cleans up with the garden hose.
Look at the goggles here. They like flip up and down. Can we get a shot of this?
You have the kaleidoscope thing.
This view.
From personal experience, I would say don't walk around with the kaleidoscope thing down because I've walked into walls with it. So.
I for sure would trip.
Okay, now I'm in my play clothes, you're not, so these are Crayola's colored bubbles. They've been completely reformulated. You can see that they've got all this color. You stand back.
Oh, that is neat.
Purple now, but what they did is they went back into the thing, into the lab, and redid it, because there it is. Wipes right off, comes off your clothes, comes right off the
yeah, you said it does wash off.
It does clean up. They had a problem with it last year. They redid it.
Oh,
kids love the colored bubbles, and so
what colors do they come in besides purple and
pink and yellow?
Okay, those are the 3 colors. And how much for the chalk?
It's about $9.99 for each of them.
Each one. Okay.
Now this is great. This is another classic bubble toy from Fun Rise, Gazillion Bubbles. It's their Gazillion Bubbles cannon. Check this out. Makes hundreds of bubbles. It makes big and large bubbles. I've got the small bubble thing in there. You can see here the bubble solution has both large bubble and small bubble solution. So it's great. Just get out and have a lot of fun. Kids love setting this up and running around and chasing the bubbles. Again, getting them outside.
Does it require batteries?
It does. It requires 6 AA batteries.
Okay.
Now, and finally, one of the things little kids love to be active in sports, but they don't feel successful, so they quit. Well, this is called Skyball from Maui Toys. Hypercharged. It's got helium and regular air in it, so it really bounces. So kids can feel very successful. There's soccer, baseball, golf, and of course, football. So little kids get out, they feel really successful. When they graduate to real sports equipment, they feel even better. But this is fun for older kids, too. They can really whack this stuff right out of the yard.
Absolutely, because they can make it go farther and higher.
Exactly.
And it comes in all the different sports you said?
Different sports. We've got baseball, golf, football, and soccer right here.
Now, what about like the club and the baseball? Have they changed it all? Because, gosh, I used to have one of these as a kid.
See, that's the thing. It's very classic. What's new is the ball. So that's the real innovation. So kids can really whack it. This will go up to 300 feet if you really connect with it. So it's really kind of fun.
Wow. Okay. And so how much for the bubble maker? Going back to that.
I think that's $24.99, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
You can see timetoplaymag.com. We've got it up there.
Okay. And for
these are $14.99 to $19.99.
And it doesn't seem like you can puncture them at all.
You can't. I mean, they're really solid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can just like.
Oh yeah. No effort at all.
It's out here.
I love that. For the little kids. Wow. So for the little kids.
For the little kids, perfect. They feel really successful with it.
Do you have a favorite among any of these?
You know, I love all the things. I love things that, I was a really active kid. I was really out, always doing things. So I love things that keep you active. I love things that are creative, and I have to say I love nests.
Well, you always bring some of the most fun stuff. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you as always, and we will have a recap of Chris's outdoor toy picks on our website, or you can log on to timetoplaymag.com.